Hey everybody, welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add some awesome games to your backlog. We're back with Project Lazarus. Last time we looked at Lazarus and Dozer, and this time we're gonna have a run with Tombstone and potentially a rock mech, because that sounds interesting. Let's give it a go. Let's dive in. Been having a blast with this game. I get, I don't know, pretty addicted to these games, and I will admit it happens pretty quickly as well. Okay, cool. So this guy starts out with a flamethrower, which I love. But what's interesting is I cannot point where we're firing, which is okay. But this mech definitely plays differently so far. Let's see what we can see. Can he run over dudes? He can. Okay. All right. Let's get the machine gun. Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of this lately. The game is, I think, $1.40 on Steam, and you just can't argue with the price at all. So that is quite wonderful. But I have gotten quite addicted to this subgenre of games, and arguably we're getting a lot of them lately on the heels of Vampire Survivors' success. And they've got a lot of names. Now, I had put up a post with the video the other day on the Roguelites subreddit. If you have not been to the Roguelites subreddit and you're a Redditor, you gotta join us out there. We got some really awesome people. It's a cool corner of Reddit. We need to get some speed. This mech it's a little slow. We'll build that up over time. So anyway, I posted a video out there, and we were trying to come up with proper names for this subgenre. We reverse bullet hell, roguelite survival. That's what I was going with for a minute. The one stick roguelite, saw that out there. Bullet heaven, right? Reverse bullet hell, I think I already said that. One person reached out and said, hey, I call this collection my Arena Rogues. I like that. Killer Penguin said one-stick shooters seems to be apt, except for, like games like 20 Minutes Till Dawn, where you're using both sticks. So a lot of good names. I just call them Straight Addiction Town. How about that? I've been having a blast with them. So, let's see if we can have a good run. We'll try out a couple new mechs and see what we can't do. Now, you know what I've noticed about this guy? Being that it moves a little bit slower. We've got a lot more armor, and the armor seems to be constantly recharging. Okay, so that's the deal with this guy. That's pretty cool. And we can run over dudes. So nothing wrong with that either. Okay. Let's get the Tesla coil. I've had some good luck with that lately. Perfect. Yeah, we were talking a lot about the different games in this subgenre that have been popping up lately. and one person was calling out a game called Magic Survival, which is on the Android Play Store. Now, this might be on the iPhone as well. I'm an Android guy, so I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But this person was mentioning that, you know, Magic Survival was the first to do this from a timing standpoint. And then you had Vampire Survivors, and that has helped, you know, create a lot of different games. For whatever reason, that game really took off well. So I took it upon myself, you know, I had taken the kids over to the water park for a bit, and as I was sitting there, trying not to be hot, you know, let's upgrade the... Oh, let's get a little bit faster. That sounds wonderful. I downloaded the game, and you know what? Like every single one of these games, I got hard addicted to it. And I was having a good run, too. I eventually had to pause it because, you know, I had to head home and get back to the works, you know. But I was having a blast with it. So, you know, if you're looking for another one of these on the go, Magic Survival. And there might even be sequels. I'm not sure. When I typed in Magic Survival to the search bar, you could tell that others had typed in Magic Survival too. So I don't know. Might have sequels. And it seemed like the game was free to play. And I'm still on my first run. So I don't know if, you know, there's some pay elements in there. Not sure. But I can tell you I was having a good time with it. All right, I've decided that I like this mech. Wait, what do we want to do here? Maybe the missile launcher? Oh, let's do the missile launcher. Loading up on guns here. I will say I've had some good runs in this lately. And I think that the armor is going to help things out even more. I think I got right around the 20-minute mark. Was my, you know, the furthest I've been so far. I've started to discover that you can discover items along the way in this game. As we're seeing right now, the magnet icon. So if we follow that, that'll get us an upgrade to our magnesis. Or whatever they call it in this game. Let's say that. All right. Well, I can't say that I'm joined by coffee today, like I usually do. But I am joined by my other great colleague, Fizzy Water. And today I've got a grapefruit fizzy water that I've made with the Soda Stream. If you're not familiar, this is the, you know, make your own fizzy water device. And it's quite nice. You can custom it out in multiple ways. You can get weird with it too. You've heard me mention one of my buddies, Matty KO, here and there on the channel. You know, Matty said, hey, you know, Goat, I think it'd be a good idea if you took coffee and fizzied it up. You know, how about that? And so, you know, I got the fizzy water, and I put some, you know, Taster's Choice in there, which I would argue is, you know, it's not going to be the greatest coffee you've ever had in your life. That's what I'll say about that. And, you know, then we proceeded to jump on a stream and play some Vagante together. And here's what I'd say about that. I don't ever recommend anybody trying to do that ever. It's not great. But, you know, Maddie taunted me. And I gave in to the peer pressure. You know, sometimes we do. Boy, we're really kicking some ass. I just have to say. Just got to say it. Yeah, but don't do that. Don't make carbonated water and then make coffee with it. Turns out. So you're welcome. I saved you a trip to, well, to mouth hell, I guess let's call it. All right. Maddie enjoyed it from a distance. You know, so there you go. That's my story. In better news, I'm gonna make tacos tonight, and I'm happy about that. You know, the price of beef, probably by you as well. The price of beef is just straight insanity, and so lately, you know, when I make tacos, I'll do ground pork, I'll do ground turkey, something like that. I really can't tell the difference, you know. By the time you put the taco seasoning in there, it's just like anything else, you know. But it's gonna be Taco Tuesday, legit. All right. I was sure to grab some tomatoes, some cheese, because you gotta have cheese in your tacos. I prefer a Chihuahua cheese. Really, any cheese will do, but if I have my choice, it's gonna be Chihuahua cheese for my taco. Okay. I feel pretty good about what we're doing here. What I do want to do, though, is keep exploring around and seeing what we can pick up. Let's go... Man. No, let's go with the Tesla coil again. Alright. Now, I want to grab this. Is this just armor? I haven't memorized all these icons yet. It might just be armor plating. Yep, it is, which means the other one's going to be that as well. So let's head... Well, let's grab all this stuff first. Man, just can never have enough gems in these games, you know? And it's such a satisfying sound effect that they went with. You know, I like both of these. All right, we're going to go chem. Always a tough choice. Okay. We are full up on health. We are full up on armor plating. And we're moving into the 11-minute mark. I'm feeling pretty good. I want to find some extra stuff. Let's find some upgrade chips. Get some freebie upgrades. Be nice, wouldn't it? You know, speaking of tacos, we happen to watch the Try Guys. I'm sure you've heard of them. They're very popular on YouTube. And my wife and I really like Keith Habersberger. He is just a ball of energy. Really, really, really enjoyable to watch. He'll do his Keith Eats Everything, where he'll just, you know, get everything on the menu from a place and scarf it all down. So anyway, Keith has some sauces, and he doesn't like overly spicy sauces because he's got, according to him, he's got very sensitive taste buds. So, you know, he's got some of his own hot sauces that he created, and one of them is a taco sauce. And you know, it's sweet. It's got just a little bit of a kick. It's very, very good on a taco. So I'll be using that tonight as well. And there you go. That's your food talk. You know, if you hang out on the Goat Force Gaming channel, we talk coffee, we talk food, we talk all the good shit. You know, all the stuff that you want to be doing in the evening and on the weekend. I tell people all the time, I only work because it allows me to eat fancy sandwiches on the weekend. That's what we're doing, right? That's why we're getting up, going to the works. That's not true. I know that's not true. I'm being facetious. But when people ask me, well, why do you do that job? I do it because it allows me to eat fancy sandwiches on the weekend, and that's why I do it. I think it's true to say that most of us are out working for a living because we're paying bills. You know, not because we're doing what we love. You know. I may or may not have looked at a few of the our anti-work posts, you know, and seems to be that there's a lot of people out there that go, career? I don't know about career. I'm just out here paying bills. That's just interesting. Okay. We'll go laser blaster. But I feel for all the folks that are posting there that are really out there doing difficult work, hard work, and then they're coming home and going, you know, man, what are we doing here? I can't make my bills. I'm trying to work. I can't make my bills. It's a tough world right now, folks. I feel for all of you in that situation. Anywho, video games. I don't know where we got off on that subject, but you know, maybe it's because I do HR work. It's on my mind, you know, as a person that not necessarily helps people find jobs. I help jobs find people more so. If we're really being honest about what a recruiter does, we help jobs find people. But I do think about, you know, people and their jobs and this weird economy we're all in, and how the conversation out there has kind of changed from Great Resignation, where everybody can just, you know, update their resume, throw a coin up in the air, come back with, you know, 5 interviews without doing too much heavy lifting, and you know, job offers. Because for some, depending on what you do, your skill set, how hard it is to find in the marketplace, you know, it can be kind of easy during this time, or I don't know, during the last 18, 24 months, right? It's been a weird time period. But now I think the discussion is changing. I think now it's become oh shit, you know, people are out there laying off now, or people are out there pulling jobs back, or people are out there rescinding offers that were accepted. Oh, it's a weird time, man. So I hope you're doing well. Hope things are stable for you. And we just go through these cycles where it, you know, kind of swings back and forth, and I don't know. It's wacky. Adulting, right? Anywho, you know, we're rocking and rolling here. I want to find some more upgrades to the mech here. They're starting to close in a little bit, and I don't know that I thought enough about DPS. I mean, we're gonna find out really quick. Okay, we're gonna go with the flamethrower. Probably not time to add a new weapon to the arsenal that's not gonna be powered up. And I see something over here. It's probably Cavrium or Cavarium, however you like to pronounce it. There's probably some of that over here. Let's see what we can see. Ooh, these purple guys, they're starting to become a little bit of a problem. All right, so it's Cavarium, Cavrium, Cavrium, Cadbury egg. What? We're gonna go damage for sure. Do you like Cadbury eggs? My God, that's one of my favorite things. I can't eat a whole lot of them, but God, right around that time of year, you know, and now you can get them in so many different varieties. That damn Cadbury egg. That rabbit is just always up to something, you know? Okay. Let's just keep blasting away here. You know, we'll keep heading south and see if we can find any more of those special packages along the way. I don't want that. You know, we'll just pop it in the flamethrower. Yeah, this mech is really working out with that armor recharge. Now, I don't know if it does the thing. Like, when you're Lazarus and you die, you get emergency shields, and I think you get like a quarter or half of your life back. You know, you get one more go, like a special revive type of offering. But a lot of times, you know, at that point, if you died, you're surrounded and outmatched, and yeah, you're going right back in the pit of despair. Game over, town. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. And we're coming up on 20-minute mark. Okay. Haven't leveled up the missile launcher a single time, and I think extra damage across the board would just be a better way to go right now. And look at all these greens dropping. I really like those greens. Let's take one of these. I think it's time. All right. We'll do the laser blaster. The laser's nice because the bullets keep bouncing off one enemy and going to another. Well, let's do machine gun. In a lot of my runs, machine gun ends up being the thing that does the most damage, and it surprises me a lot of times. Oh, now that doesn't sound great. That doesn't sound great at all. Oh, God. Oh, wow. They're dropping reds. Okay, let's go Tesla. You know, as long as I can keep the armor looking good, problem is going to be when I don't have the toxic gas out there. We'll go damage again. Oh, geez. Wow. Let's do... let's go rate of fire. That'll pay dividends. Oh, wow. We are out of armor. These guys hit hard. Man. I mean, I'm tempted, but I'd rather go pneumatics. Just tempted on the armor. Let's grab these greens. Oh, there's some reds over here. Perfect. Let's go with the poisonous gas. Those didn't pop up too frequently this time. Right now would probably be a good time to run towards the health packs, and this is why I wasn't picking them up. Oh, shite. Okay, well, I didn't anticipate those guys to come back so soon. 21 minutes, I mean, that wasn't a bad run. That wasn't bad at all. All right, so look at that. Chem tank coming in like a champ. Looks like machine gun is the runner-up with flamethrower right behind. Very nice. Like seeing the chem tank. Let's see what we can... Well, first off, I want to unlock the Iraq Mech. And let's go to the armory. You know, we might as well spread the love around to the items we're using the most, which really is these. Every once in a while I'll use the pulse rifle. I wouldn't have minded doing a speed upgrade too, but you know what? I will we'll stick with that. Let's try again. The Iraq Mech. Let's do it. Okay. Well, let's find out what kind of advantages we're working with. I will say this swivels very fast. We're going to go with the chem tank for sure. Okay. We'll do the laser. Well, you know, ultimately I'm going to have both of them. So we're going to go with the Tesla coil for now. And we'll definitely get the lasers also. Yeah, maybe this is the advantage. I don't know. I guess I'd have to go back and compare the spin speed. But it seems cool so far. I like the design. All right, let's go flamethrower. Awesome. I don't know why, but I started thinking of, well, I know why. I started thinking of arachnophobia. What a film that was. You know what? I mean, props to John Goodman. I really liked that guy. That film scared the shit out of me as a kid. I mean, you know, most kids don't like the creepy crawlies as it is. And that movie is all about creepy crawlies, so yeah. I did have dreams, though, very early on of being an Orkin man. I don't know if anybody remembers these commercials. I used to tease Stubbs Gaming about this, if you know Stubbs. you know, that I wanted to get out there and be an Orkin Man, because the commercials that Orkin Man had back in, I'm going to go with the 80s, early 90s. You know, basically the Orkin Man was the Terminator. Okay, he had a robot suit and a gigantic laser gun. I mean, I'd even argue like BFG, you know. This guy's out there exterminating ants, right? I see this and I go, oh my God. You know, look this up on YouTube, by the way. I know it's out there. Orkin Man. Because I sent, Stubbs didn't believe me. I sent it over to him. I said, Stubbs, you're going to see. You're going to see why this was my dream. I didn't end up doing that. I changed course along the way, and you know, eventually found out that there is no suit. That was all bullshit. Oh, we did not have the Cosmic Guardian last time. I'm a big fan. Cosmic Guardian. I'm gonna try rolling over one of these guys if I can. Okay, so we can't do that. I wonder if it's the ability to change direction very, very quickly. Not sure. We will go with the crit chance. That's going to help later on against those tougher guys. Hey, if you're still hanging out, I really appreciate that. If you like roguelikes and roguelites, I'd love to earn your subscription. We have an awesome community here, and the more it grows, the more opportunity I have to do things like giveaways and, you know, just to give back to this community. So if you are so inclined, I'd love for you to slam the subscribe button and hang out with us more consistently. I started this thing back in 2020, and of course during such a weird time in life. We were talking about weird times right now. I don't know. I guess it's been weird out there for a while, right? Yeah, this was all just supposed to be a hobby to help learn video editing, and then I thought, boy, you know, I've met some just tremendous people doing this, and you know, I get to show off rogues, right? And it just stuck. Kept doing it, and I'm gonna keep doing it. So yeah, that's my story. And one of these days, I'm gonna partner up with an organization that produces awesome coffees. And we're going to talk about those, and we'll all try to drink the same coffee. How about that? Be pretty cool. I listen to some of these podcasts. I'll just pick on Jeff Gersman because I think he's awesome. You know, well, lately Jeff has been doing, you know, the ED type ads. And I'm not poking fun. I mean, that is a necessary product. But you know, I think it would be cool to start, you know, advertising the coffee that I'm drinking and saying, hey, you know, head on over to xyz.com and type in GOAT and save 10% on your order, you know, or whatever it is. And so many of you, you know, are across the globe. If we were going to do that, I'd want to find a distributor that could, you know, ship globally, so everybody could, you know, participate in that if they wanted to. And my guess is that would probably be challenging, you know. And talking to folks like Mesuko, you know, Not all the coffees that I'm getting a hold of would be easily procured for somebody like him, and that bums me out. I suppose it is what it is, right? Build a bridge, get over it, go. Okay, we're just we're spidering away. I think this guy should have web shooters. Asked no one. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, hey, is that a freebie? It is. We will gladly take the freebie, and we're gonna go pneumatics. Get a little bit faster. How about that? Oh, hey, what do we got here? Let's go Tesla coil. Okay. We'll go Cosmic Guardian this time. You know, one thing I have been wondering is if this game does the weapon mutation thing when you get it up to a certain level, and you know, my guess at this point is that that's not something this game does. But I also don't know the highest level that I've gotten a weapon to in all my time with the game. I'm pretty sure I've hit level 10. Which, if you think about Vampire Survivors and other games that are similar, level 10 seems to be the thing. Gravity reactor again. That'll help eventually when we're really in the shit and surrounded on all sides. And I think this is going to help too, just being able to, do one of those if the flamethrower is activated. Okay. Let's go level 3 on the shotgun. We're just gonna fan out the upgrades a little bit more than I normally do. I tend to get fixated. Well, I guess we'll go gravity reactor again. I tend to get fixated on the toxic gas and the flamethrower, especially when you see the end of match DPS numbers and you're like, oh god, that kind of led me. We'll go laser blaster. Keep it even with the chem tank. Okay, we're gonna go Guardian again. Eventually those floating plasma balls of death will start to get bigger. Matty KO, not to bring him up again, but Matty has always told me, I don't know why he picks me, but Matty KO has always said to me, GOAT, size doesn't matter. So, you take that for what it's worth. I would argue, though, that in this game, it does. And I think that's probably true in other games as well. So anyway, enough about Matty. But you know what? If you like games and you like cool creators, you should check out Matty KO. Lately, he's been playing games about plants, but he also plays Noida. Good variety of games and a really good dude. I think he and I are going to play some Orcs Must Die 3 and another upcoming game. It's not out yet. Wish I could think of the title. It's a Team 17 game, and it's a roguelite where you're on a boat. And we're going to call that series Two Idiots on a Boat because, well, many reasons. So that'll be fun. Something to look forward to. All right, we are at the 10-minute mark. I'm not feeling as confident as I did with the other bot, but we're gonna keep the good times going here for as long as we can. All right, you know what? Speaking of armor, let's grab this. There's some armor. So it looks like maybe he can get up to 45 armor. Well, maybe 50. I'm just kind of noodling that circle and doing the easy math in my brain. Oh, boy. So some of these guys take a little bit more to hit, but those drop the greens. And I do like those greens. Okay. All right. Let's just kind of keep exploring to the south. Boy, these guys didn't even hit the screen. Just stopped dead in their tracks before they even hit. We'll go chem tank. Hey, there's something. Overclock. Okay. So all the weapons are going to go nuts for a little bit? Maybe? Yeah. That's cool. Well, I am a fan of overclock, I'll tell you that much. Hey, there's something. What do we got? Ooh! Some cabrium. And some more cabrium. Nice. Hey, there's some armor plating. Beautiful. Okay, we'll go Cosmic Guardian again. Beautiful. Man. Let's do the Tesla coil. I love that that thing fires off in multiple directions and just kind of picks targets out of the crowd. Okay, looks like we're going to be surrounded here. I actually like the frequency of the shotgun. You know what? Let's put another point in that, actually. Now you need a nice combination of the ones that are quick and the ones that take a minute to reload and reset for you. Okay. Go shotgun again. Why not? We're definitely getting more shots from it now, I think. Oof. These guys came up fast. These guys kind of remind me of the way, if you remember the movie Tremors, right? There was one really good Tremors movie, and then there was a series of follow-up Tremors films that I would argue were not as good as the first, but I still watched them with my brother. We loved Tremors. But there was a sequel where the graboids became a little bit more mobile on land, and I would argue that these creatures are reminding me very much of the modified graboid. Does anybody agree? Does anybody know what the hell I'm talking about? If you don't, it's okay. Tremors was a wonderful film. I don't know how well it did at the box office, but man, oh man. I mean, that's another movie that just scared the shit out of me. I probably saw it way too early on. That's okay. What can you do? You know, the rating systems were totally different back then. That probably didn't help much. You know, you had films like Poltergeist, right? PG rating on that thing. Hey, come on out, bring the family. Next thing you know, there's a dude clawing his face off in the mirror. Literally. Spoilers, by the way. Spoilers for Poltergeist. If you haven't seen Poltergeist and you like horror films, boy, I'll tell you what. Go get yourself some Poltergeist tonight. Let's do the shotgun. This guy doesn't want to die, does he? There we go. He dropped the green. Yeah, I think they started getting better with movie ratings, like probably shortly after that that time period. You know, Terminator coming out with that proper R. Terminator 2 coming out with that proper R. I guess Terminator's a step up from Poltergeist, but you know, you get what I'm saying. I can imagine parents taking their kids to Poltergeist. I mean, in that movie, good God, I mean, as a kid, there was very little eye bleach for that, you know? You're not going to see Bambi after that one to fix the situation. You're going to be effed for a minute, you know? Like, holy shit, I'm going to be stuck in the TV, you know? I remember thinking that. Oh my goodness. And my dad used to say, you know, because he watched with me at the time, and he goes, listen, go, you ever get stuck on the TV like that? Like, we're leaving, and we're not coming back, you know, because we're not fighting any ghosts. You're gonna be on your own in that TV. You know what, looking back, I can't say I blame them, right? My own kids today, you know, my kid ends up in the TV. I don't know about that. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, you know what I am doing, though? I'm gonna cut this video. We tried another 2 mechs, and yeah, I'd argue they were pretty great. If you stuck around the whole video, I super appreciate it. You know, slam that like. It'll help this dev for sure. You know, of course, it's going to help more people see the video, but I think, you know, helps people see the video and maybe they go, holy shit, this is an awesome game. And holy God, it's only $1.40 US on Steam. Might be $1.43. And I don't know what it's going to be after tax. So, you know, asterisk to everything there. But do the stuff because it will help more people see this video. And, you know, I appreciate it. The dev appreciates it. And if you enjoyed yourself here and you're not yet a subscriber, do me a favor. It'd be my honor to earn your subscription. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to continue playing Project Lazarus. We will preview all the different mechs, and we'll continue enjoying this game and eventually see what happens at the 30-minute mark. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, take care. We'll see you next time.